Well, good morning. Here we are, day 30 of the 30-day cold plunge challenge. Just like every single other day, I don't want to get in. So it isn't easy. It isn't comfortable. And I know it's going to have me breathing heavy, like I just saw a pallet of cupcakes. 30 days in, and it's still the same struggle every morning. But we made it. We're here, smashing goals, getting this challenge done. It is cold. 30 days. It does not seem like I've been doing this 30 days already. But here we are. So, we're going to put you up in the therapy spot. You know the deal. You get a second one there. It's so crazy how just putting your one arm in takes the breath away. At least it does for me. It's a shock. Just having a part of your body that's not in the water going in. Alright, well, 30-day cold plunge challenge. She just got whipped. I don't know what's next. It's not going to be a 30-day sauna challenge, though. I can tell you that much. We got a lot of work done yesterday. A whole bunch. Got the seams filled on the trunk and the hood. And holy wow, there was a shit ton of masking. I probably could have done without a lot of it, but better safe than sorry. So, I masked it off for the expanding foam, and then cut that off smooth. And when I was pulling the extra, it stripped 90% of the tape. So, I guess it was there for a reason. Sure, whatever. But I had to remask it. And then I was testing the undercoat on the transmission and driveline tunnel. And got a little bit of that sprayed in there. I want to verify that it's going to adhere good. And it actually looks really nice. So, insert picture here. It's just the tunnel. I just wanted to do an area that you're not going to see very much of, just in case. Should show us a little better this morning how everything's going to go. And the floorboards are still raw metal, so I'm going to wax and grease those and get primer on them. Then we've got some masking to do. I'm going to just mask everything that gets colored, and we'll get the black on there. I don't know if we're going to get it today, but because there's a lot on the agenda. Got another car we're swapping tires on and putting O2 sensors in, and gonna check the catalytic converter, see how it looks in there. Does it need replaced? Does it need redneck fixed? We'll see. Just make sure that it's going to be a good runner. Get the summer tires on it, because the winter tires are weather checked and pretty shitty. So, all that plus work up at Dad's, getting the big shop ready. Got some shelves cleaned off. A bunch of parts for Dad's 37 moved out. We're preparing to blow the whole shop out so we can start getting mechanical tools in there. I've got a big old long list of things to do, so my list on the inside, there's pretty good sized bundle of stuff that needs cut up. It's mostly going to be kindling stuff. And there's quite a bit of it that has good straight grain. So when we cut it, we'll chop it into some kindling, get a few boxes of kindling ready, and then the rest of it can just get stacked. And some of it's got a bunch of knots in it. But whatever we don't split for kindling that's good straight grain, we'll keep separated apart to split more kindling when we need it, because the wood stove in the shop's pretty good size, and I go through 8 or 9 pieces of kindling on a fire. That's just how I do it. But I'm not the only one that starts fires in the shop, so there is that. We're trying to move straight over to the classic precision restoration, and away from the cabinetry stuff in the big side of the shop. So the big shop will have the upholstery shop, CPR, and then the paint booth at the end. So here's to hoping all that stuff takes off. After this first car is finished and we're able to work on more than one at a time, I'm going to be looking for an apprentice or somebody who already knows paint prep. Get somebody hired on to take over a good amount of the doing part on the bodywork side. I don't have anyone in mind right now, so if you know anybody, we'll see how the pay is. I guess that's going to depend on how good and how quick you are. And yep. So, yeah. The goal with the body side of classic precision restoration is I want to start with one guy and make sure that I can get him trained up good to do the prep and the body work portion, and start doing some spray training, because in all reality, spraying is not that hard. I've said for years I could teach a retarded monkey how to do it. There's very basic, simple rules that you follow, and it's really not that hard. When you know the rules, it's easy. So if I can get a guy that's good on body work and prep work and can wash his own car at the car wash, then teaching him how to paint is easy. But anyways, the goal would be to go from 1 to 2, and depending on the work, potentially a third. And then I would be more of supervisor role, getting cars coming in, getting parts, getting the next client lined up, doing that part, because I've been painting for over 20 years. It has been on and off, because most of it has been through my own shop, or on Freightliners. I sure loved that. That was a good job, working on Freightliners, and I'd come home and work on cars in the evening. But back to the goals. I'd like 2 or 3 guys doing the majority of the body and paint and prep work here in Central Oregon, and then I'd really like to have my shop up in Wrangell and or Ketchikan. I'm going to focus more on mechanics up there. Have tire machines. And I'd like to have a log mill in Wrangell. Only one guy up there with one. And I'd kind of like to get some more of that work coming. So, yeah. Well, sorry, day 30 was just me rambling on about stuff. But, looks like we've met the 10-minute mark. Okay. So, there we are. Day 30. 30-day cold plunge challenge. Doesn't matter what the goal is. Just keep at it and keep going. Kick its ass. You can do it. I didn't think I'd do 30 days in this cold ass water, but here we are, 30 days in. And keep saying things like, do something nice for somebody. Do something nice for somebody who can't pay it back. And don't be a dick. I mean, all of those things. And they're good for you. They're good for your soul. So, be a good human. Don't be a dick.